Inside the life of Qatar's richest wives lies a world where luxury is simply the backdrop for power, ambition, and legacy. These women aren't just celebrated for their wealth, they are admired for how they wield it. They sit at the helm of industries, influence policies, and set global trends, all while wearing haute couture and living in palaces that most of us can only dream of. But behind the glittering chandeliers and private jets is a story of vision, strategy, and fierce independence. In the heart of the Gulf, where tradition runs deep and family names carry generational power, a new narrative is emerging, one that's being written by the wives of Qatar's wealthiest men. Some of these women were born into royalty, others married into dynasties. Yet, all of them have taken their status as a starting point, not a destination. While their husbands are often in the headlines for oil deals and diplomatic ties, these women are the quiet force reshaping education, healthcare, finance, and the arts. Take Shah Anwar bint Nawa al-Falani, for example. You might expect someone in her position to lean on family influence alone, but Anwar decided early on that she wanted to do more than enjoy privilege. She wanted to multiply it. She pursued higher education at the University of Minnesota, where she earned a degree in management, followed by an MBA from the University of Aberdeen. Today, she leads Alal Educational Holdings, a company revolutionizing the Qatari education system. Under her guidance, the company became the first woman-led firm to enter Qatar's main stock market, and it pulls in an annual net income of $12 million. She even made it onto Forbes' Middle East's list of the 100 most powerful businesswomen. Not bad for someone juggling board meetings and bedtime stories. Then there's Sheikha Al-Mayasa bint Hamad Al-Thani, an art world heavyweight and daughter of the former Emir of Qatar. While many wealthy families invest in art, Al-Mayasa reshaped the entire industry. As chairperson of Qatar Museums, she's acquired some of the world's most iconic masterpieces, including Cézanne's The Card Players, for a jaw-dropping $250 million. Her acquisition budget reportedly sits at $1 billion. That's not just spending, it's strategy. Through her efforts, Qatar has become a cultural powerhouse, hosting international exhibitions and bringing the world's attention to Arab art and history. She isn't just curating galleries, she's curating Qatar's image on the global stage. Meanwhile, Lana Kaf has built a reputation as Qatar's tech queen. From a young age, she was obsessed with how things worked, specifically how technology could be used to solve real-world problems. That obsession led her to study computer science and eventually land a spot at Microsoft Qatar. What followed was a meteoric rise. She led digital transformation initiatives, implemented cloud solutions, and pushed Microsoft's growth across the region. Beyond her tech empire, she's also a fashion icon. Her wedding in 2018 was a glittering affair attended by Qatar's elite and reported across the Gulf media. Her story shows that brains and beauty aren't mutually exclusive, they're a deadly combo. But perhaps the most multi-dimensional of them all is Sheikha Hanadi bint Nasser Al-Thani. She's not just a wife or a royal or a businesswoman, she's all three, and then some. From founding Al Wab City, a luxury urban development, to leading a conglomerate that spans construction, luxury goods, and automotive industries, Hanadi has left her mark everywhere. Her net worth? Estimated well over $1.1 billion. But what really sets her apart is her passion for philanthropy. She channels her wealth into initiatives that promote women's empowerment, education, and health. In a country where the lines between public and private life are deeply respected, she stands out as someone who blurs them boldly, always with purpose. Hanan Mohammed Al-Kuwari is another game-changer. While she may not be as publicly glamorous as some of her peers, her influence is undeniable. As Qatar's Minister of Public Health, her policies have reshaped how the country handles healthcare. She began her journey at Hamad Medical Corporation in the 1990s and climbed the ranks with grit and intelligence. By 2007, she was managing director. Today, she's credited with improving accessibility to healthcare across Qatar, modernizing systems, and introducing cutting-edge technologies in medicine. Her success isn't about Instagram followers. It's about the lives she's improved. Over at Sidra Medicine, CEO Yabo Ubar is another woman rewriting the rules. With a medical background and an unshakable sense of purpose, she's steered one of Qatar's premier medical and research centers to global excellence. From recruiting top-tier medical talent to launching groundbreaking healthcare initiatives, she's proven that leadership isn't about gender. It's about results. Her influence isn't just felt in hospitals. It's felt in policies, research, and in the way Qatari children receive care. On the tech frontier, there's Noura Al-Soubey, a stunning combination of intellect and innovation. Starting off at a startup, she quickly made a name for herself in software development and digital infrastructure. That led her to Ooredoo, Qatar's leading telecommunications company. There, she climbed the ranks and helped roll out massive upgrades to their tech infrastructure. Her career is a lesson in what happens when preparation meets opportunity, and she's just getting started. Another standout is Ala Naud bint Hamad Al Thani, a woman who's made waves in finance and business strategy. From her early days studying business administration to managing multi-million-dollar investments, she's navigated a space traditionally dominated by men and made it her own. But what truly makes her remarkable is how she uses her platform to empower other women. Whether it's mentoring young professionals or launching initiatives for female entrepreneurs, she's shaping the future of Qatar's economic landscape in more ways than one. Aisha bint Faleh Al Thani is another name etched in Qatar's modern history. A trailblazer in education reform, she founded Al Educational Holding with a mission to create schools that emphasize innovation, creativity, and critical thinking. Educated abroad and deeply influenced by global educational models, she returned to Qatar with fresh ideas and implemented them fearlessly. Her schools are now among the most prestigious in the country, with waiting lists longer than Rolls-Royce deliveries. And then, we have Buthaina Al-Ansari, a finance powerhouse and one of Qatar's most recognized business leaders. With a background in literature and a master's degree in business, she went on to create Qatar T&D, a consulting firm that focuses on organizational development. Her work with the Qatar Foundation earned her recognition as a changemaker, especially in promoting female leadership in corporate spaces. Ranked 19th in Arabian Business Magazine's list of most powerful women in the Middle East, Buthaina's influence is proof that intellect and influence go hand in hand. But the most glamorous of all, Sheikha Jawahir bint Hamad Al Thani. As the consort of the Emir of Qatar, she juggles royal duties with public appearances that could grace the pages of Vogue. Her fashion sense is legendary, especially her fondness for Dior, and her public appearances often trend across social media. But behind the elegant gowns and pearl-studded abayas is a woman deeply committed to education and national service. She champions academic excellence and supports young Qatari talents across various fields. Her royal status might open doors, but it's her actions that keep them open. And finally, there's the queen of them all, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser. The former First Lady of Qatar is the epitome of regal power and global influence. With a fortune estimated in the billions, her legacy goes far beyond wealth. She founded the Qatar Foundation in 1995 to improve education, science, and community development. Under her leadership, Education City was born, a sprawling hub that now hosts branches of top universities like Georgetown, Carnegie Mellon, and more. Her advocacy for women's rights and social reform has made her a global icon, earning her praise from the UN, the EU, and women leaders across the globe. Her life is proof that royalty can be revolutionary. So when we talk about Qatar's richest wives, it's not just about Birkin bags and Bentley collections. It's about boardrooms, billion-dollar budgets, and bold ideas. These women are redefining what it means to be powerful in the 21st century, not just in the Middle East, but around the world. They aren't waiting for change. They are the change. And they're doing it all while dressed in the finest silk, with elegance, fire, and fearless determination. This is the real story behind the richest wives in Qatar. Not just lives of opulence, but legacies of impact. And the best part? Their journey is only just beginning.